As Hispanic Heritage Month continues, a San Antonio group is getting ready to share the stories of 5 Mexican-American trailblazers, not through words, but through dance. Here's David Lynch on the meaning behind the mesmerizing movements of the Guadalupe Dance Company.
At the historic Guadalupe Theater, feet tap to the rhythm of Mexican-American history.
It's one thing to speak, about your stories, but then to be able to express that through movement, you can come from a very vulnerable place.
Belinda Menchaca keeps Guadalupe Dance Company members moving. 33 years and counting.
Of course, I studied tap and ballet and jazz, and I did a lot of different genres of dance, but it was always Spanish dance that I was attracted to.
Upon becoming director in 1992, she introduced flamenco to the group of Mexican folklorico dancers, providing a new language to explore regional icons.
Our goal has always been to tell our story.
And the stories of Mexican Americans who built the foundations for Texas life in culture, politics, and civil rights. On Saturday night, the company's latest show, Nuestras Voces, will teach the audience about Lydia Mendoza, Emma Tenayuca, Americo Paredes, Willie Velasquez, and Jovita Idar. 5 subjects, 5 distinct performances.
I think it's the emotion that dancers can bring to the stage, the emotion of helplessness, of the pain that they endured, of the injustice that they endured.
They don't have huge chapters in the history books here, and we wanted to call attention to them.
Luis Garcia choreographed the section honoring Paredes, a Brownsville-born author who documented Texas life from the border to backyard barbecues.
I believe he's known as the grandfather of Chicano literature.
Some Guadalupe dancers start moving their feet from as young as 4 through its academy.
When I went to rehearsal, oh my God, I just fell in love with the music.
Others, like Garcia, stick around for decades.
And the steps, the zapateado, what we call the footwork.
He says folklorico helped him to better understand his own story.
It just called to me without me realizing that it was calling to me.
Nuestras Voces will bring together about 25 dancers spanning generations, at a time when Menchaca says the work of keeping Mexican-American history alive is as urgent as it is vibrant.
Nothing changes for us. It's just we continue to do the work that we do. We continue to make certain that our stories are heard, maybe just a little bit louder.
David Lynch, KENS 5.